Welcome to the GCN Tech Clinic, where we aim to answer your bike and tech related questions. As ever, you can submit your questions for us down in the comment section below using the hashtag askgcntech, and we'll do our best to answer as many of them as possible. I'm flying solo this week because Alex is over at the Tour Down Under, and he's, well, getting all the latest pro bikes there and all the latest stuff that they're going to be using as the ECI Tour kicks off. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss that. Now, without further ado, this week's first question comes from John Flinchbaugh, or Flinchbaugh, it could be. Now, he asks, how do presenters handle bike fitting when switching and trading bikes so frequently? It's a really good question, actually, because yes, we do swap between bikes a lot, and sometimes, say for example, you know, I think like when we've done an epic ride last year, like where myself and Hank were in, or Hank and I were in the Dolomites, and we rode those new Colnago C68s. Yeah, we just had to get them and set them up like there and then. And so what I have done is had a really good bike fit using the Selle Italia ID match system, which I had over in Italy actually. And then from that, I got a load of really useful information and data. And so what I do is whenever I get a new bike, I apply that data to the new bike and adjust the bike so that it's where I want it to be. And that's how I do it. The nice thing about that system is that it can apply your fit to any bike frame and tell you how you should set up that bike as per your fit. So it's a really good system for that. So that's generally what I do. The next question is David Barndoller, who says, Happy New Year, tech crew. Question about seat post slippage. I'm finding that my seat post loses about 1 centimetre every few rides, indoor or outdoor. My clamp is as tight as it can go without stripping the bolt head. Are there any tips you have for stopping the downward slide, or is this simply a case of needing a new clamp? Well, it could be a sizing issue with regards to the seat post, like a tolerance issue. And so what you could potentially, the first thing that you should do is actually look at putting some gripper paste on the seat post and then put it in. Some gripper paste has little particles in it which increase friction between the two surfaces, and that is often what you use to stop slippage. So try grip paste, carbon grip paste. If that doesn't work, it could be a tolerance issue, and you're doing the right thing. Don't over tighten that bolt because you could cause it to snap on the actual bolt clamp itself or cause damage to the frame. It could be a tolerance issue with the actual seat post. So it might be worth trying a replacement seat post, which if your bike's under warranty, make an inquiry there, or get your local bike shop to have a look at it. There are a couple of other things you could do as well, such as potentially applying some kind of tape to the seat post to make it a bit thicker and stick more with some carbon paste as well, but I wouldn't want to go down that route. I would try some grip paste first. Next question is from Carlo Alberto, who says, Happy New Year, GCN. My question is, how will I maintain my white bar tape, white stem and white saddle? Is there a specific cleaning product I can use to do it, to maintain the white color? Yeah, you can just clean them and elbow grease, but that's fundamentally why you don't recommend using white bar tape and white saddles unless you live somewhere nice and hot. If you're living in a place like the UK, which has filthy roads in winter when they get wet, like dark colors are the way to go, because yeah, they don't show the dirt anywhere near as badly. Having said that, yeah, just, you know, like good like soapy water and a sponge, and just rub away at it and then rinse it is the way to go. Elbow grease. Christian Schneider says, Hi tech team, I recently upgraded to 12-speed Ultegra and found out that I have to index the gears slightly differently when it's on the trainer compared to the rear wheel. Is there a way to save or recall the settings, or is it easier to mechanically shim one of the cassettes to match the other? Christian, your question has been answered by a video that I did last week, which is how to space your cassette. It's a maintenance video, so that is the video for you. Check that out, and yes, you're right, you want to get some little spacers and space out your cassette, but I'll show you how to do it in the vid. So check that out. Next question is from, and this is the last question this week, the Lone Sculler, who says, hey everyone, this is one for all the Zwifters who don't have a garage. Given that it's winter and we're riding in, well, I guess it's a question for anyone that rides indoors, basically. Given that it's winter and riding in winter around 9 to 5 is a bit of a dark affair, I'm on the turbo at the moment. However, I haven't got a garage, so I'm using it upstairs in my house to keep out of everyone's way. Unfortunately, this means that the hum from the turbo is going into the wooden floor, through the carpet, and reverberating around most of the house, making it sound like a diesel engine. Do you have any ideas or hacks for reducing the noise of the turbo trainer so that I don't turn the house into a cruise ship every time I'm on Zwift? For a bit more context, he's using a Vittoria home trainer tyre on a Wahoo Kicker Snap. Thanks. Right, so the first thing to point out is, yes, by using a trainer tyre, like a specific indoor trainer tyre on a wheel-on trainer, that will reduce some noise compared to some louder outdoor tyres. What I would also suggest you do is get some insulation under the bike, so like some like soft matting. Like Wahoo makes like a specific indoor training mat that is designed to sort of catch sweat but also reduce that vibration and give some more dampening. So that's something else that I would suggest you look at. The other thing to factor in is the noise of indoor trainers is actually a big selling point. So a lot of the more expensive trainers, as you spend more money on them, they actually get quieter. So, you know, say like the Wahoo Kicker or like the Tax Neo, they're pretty quiet direct drive trainers, and direct drive trainers are always going to be quieter than the wheel-on ones. So now that you know that you like indoor training, it might be worth considering an upgrade to a direct drive trainer to keep the noise down. It has the added bonus of just being a more capable and realistic finding indoor trainer, and you know, the direct drive ones will enhance your indoor training experience too, so kind of a bonus. But yeah, that can be an annoying problem when it starts sounding like the washing machine's on really loud in your house. But yeah, try some more dampening first underneath the turbo trainer, and if that still doesn't fix the problem, I'd look at saving your pennies for a direct drive one. Right, that's all we've got time for this week. So I hope I've answered some of your questions. And if I haven't, be persistent, as we will do our best to answer them in a future episodes. Just keep firing them down below, ask GCN Tech, and we'll do our best. All right, I'm going to go now. So have a good one. Bye.